Hello everybody, it's Fat Man from the Holler. And as always, if you like my videos, hit like and subscribe. Today, this video is going to be based upon a toolkit I bought. It's for working on PCs, cell phones, watches, TVs, PlayStations, Xboxes. We're going to open it on up. And here is the inside the kit. And right here is all your bits of all different kinds for being able to take electronics components apart. And you flip it open right here. You have your stuff for separating, and then you have more stuff right here, more bits and more pieces to work with for taking things apart. Because after I took that last laptop apart that I had, I paid a lot of money for, I decided to take it apart. And then you open the other side of it. You can see you have more tools to work with and stuff for separating, etc. And I definitely find a lot of stuff in the trash time to time, and I'm thinking, I keep finding all these TVs, and people keep giving me all these junk TVs and things. Well, maybe I'll just start taking some of these apart and taking components and work towards stockpiling. Then I can take multiple things I find and put stuff together. And then here's more tools, and these tools I haven't looked through all the exact naming, but I know it's going to be for separate. This stuff right here is going to be for separating things of sorts. And you can see it. This right here is actually a razor knife for cutting, which is good. And I believe I paid around $27 for this kit, and I'll provide a link in the description. It shows you're going to get to see all the pieces of this. And then right here comes with a tape measure. And then right here, this is an opening tool, and you can use it for separation. It also comes with a suction cup that won't quite fit in the case. And then you have this right here as well. Close that. We'll close that for right now. And then we'll open this pouch right here. And then there's a lot more tools for separating and taking things apart right here. You can hooking up your tester, etc. And you can see it's a pretty good little kit. And I like to take things apart because just because you don't have money doesn't mean you don't have to be lazy. Because I rather everything I do, preferably. I'm more hillbilly, but I am a line between Amish, hillbilly, and technology, where I know how to use technology and fix technology. And then here's more tools for separating things, as you can see, like a little squeegee tool. And your tools is everything, and that's something that I've dedicated my life to. Is number one is you have to have the knowledge before you have the tools. And once you have the knowledge, then you can acquire the tools. And you can see there's plenty of tools for doing everything. You have your little brush. You have your little brush right here, clean up dust, what have you. Well, I know a lot of this stuff's made in China and here and there, but it does not matter where it's made. It's actually very ideal. Now, some people may not like buying stuff from China, but every time you go buy stuff at Walmart, it's made in China. And I do a little bit of shopping from TMU. It's a little bit cheaper than Amazon. And some of the stuff I definitely would recommend from TMU as well. But there's a few things that I might not buy. I mean, some of the little cool party lights and stuff of that nature for the price isn't bad. But you can see it all comes conveniently. You can pretty much tuck everything in there. Getting a little suction cup in there, getting everything set in there, a little rough. But it's not a bad little kit for working on electronic devices. And where my expertise of actually caring about electronics all started was not so much in like TVs and cell phones and all this new era type technology. I used to do a lot of car audio, installing car audio and learning how to work on CD players, repair CD players, repairing car amps, doing soldering. I learned a lot of stuff by doing that. And over the years, you see, I have this tool, this set of tools right here. I also have Klein testers for doing electrical work, which for years I didn't do electrical work until I built my shop, and then I realized it's quite similar of doing car audio, except for car audio is more DC and home electric is AC, which one's direct current, the other one is alternate current. And I dedicated my life to doing things and living a different life than most people are going to be really aware or wanting to live. So I just like to be frugal, and I can find stuff in the trash. And if I had the money to where I could actually pay people, I could incorporate a lot of people I know that live in poverty, that live in sheds, that live in tents, or homeless, and they find there's so much stuff thrown away in trash in the Columbia, Missouri, and surrounding areas. I could build a house. Matter of fact, I could probably build a motel for everybody who's homeless to have a home if I had an initial piece of property to actually build it on, because I like to help everybody on the bottom. When I'm on YouTube, it may sound a little crazy, some of the stuff I say, but I always try to help less fortunate people. So that's all for that. And hopefully you guys check the little toolkit out, and hopefully if you guys are like me and you like to repair different things, you'll find that toolkit to be as impressive as I did. Because I think it'll be much easier for taking laptops apart, repairing cell phones, because I mean, most of these places around here are charging $100 to $300 to change a cell phone screen, or charging X amount of dollars to repair a TV. Like a TV falls, or a kid's, like somebody has a kid and a toddler, he's playing with the fork and he scrapes your TV, or TV falls or something from a dog knocking over and breaks the TV and messes the screen up and some of the stuff, and then it don't work. Well, some of the stuff that I've noticed is I can buy a screen to fix I believe it was about a 75-inch TV that's in the trash. And I didn't get rid of it. I ended up selling it for about $200. Just found the trash lady's like, "You want that big bulky thing? If you want it, please take it, because the trash people are going to charge me an extra $10 to $20 on my trash. And if you want it, take it." And then I told the lady, "Sure, I'll take it." And I took the TV. And then her husband came out and said, "Oh man, you take old junk." This guy gave me a pile of scrap metal, weed eaters, fishing poles, and he said, "Oh, I've had all this stuff for years in the garage, and we're wanting the old lady's nagging at me to get rid of it." So I hauled a bunch of stuff off, and now I was hopping back out in my truck. And then I was leaving. The people stopped me one more time, and they gave me $20. Said, "Bless your heart." And then their neighbors stopped me, and I ended up getting 3 different places in one day finding stuff. And then what I initially did is that one guy's talking about that one fishing pole that belonged to his father, and he's an older gentleman, and his fishing pole was quite old. So I took his old fishing pole home, and I repaired the fishing pole and brought it back to him, and he's so astounded by it that he actually ended up buying a case and sticking it on the wall, and he actually wanted my name and everything. And I ain't doing none of this stuff for fame. I just do it I'm passionate about it, and I like to make other people happy. And sometimes I might not have the money to make somebody happy, but I can fix or repair or do something to help somebody out. And that's what it's all about, because they helped me out tremendously. And I got to make a little bit of money off that deal. So guess what? Electric bills paid, cell phone bills paid, and have a little money in my pocket. And then how I do stuff on YouTube, being able to do stuff on YouTube and buying stuff. Most of the stuff I buy off YouTube is going to be that I either buy tools where I have to fix my truck, or if I need something, I'll buy a part or tool for my truck, so I have to. Some of the other stuff is more of hobby type stuff, and you guys get to see all that in videos. And I mean, some of the videos I make are a little longer, and folks may not watch them all the way through or find interest in them. But my overall goal is to entertain. I like to make my viewers have a good day. They may laugh at some of the crazy stuff I do, be entertained, or get a little knowledge that schools or life in general hasn't taught them. Or maybe they're more sophisticated than I am. They still find it interesting, because they might leave me a comment and give me a tip for doing better. And there's nothing wrong with that, because I don't never mind constructive criticism. Because guess what? We're always going to learn. And when you stop learning, you've either given up, or you may have a physical or mental impairment. But I have both. But don't stop me. And Fat Man from the Holler, I hope everybody's had a happy Thanksgiving and stayed safe, and much love, and I'm out.